for the first 50, 60 years of your life, you had enough young, healthy stem cells in your body to keep up with the body's repair. That's why you didn't have the aches and the pains, arthritis, and joint degeneration. So when you receive an oil change with millions of day zero stem cells, umbilical cord stem cells, there's such a dramatic response for people because you're getting an influx of millions of fresh, new day zero stem cells that aren't exhausted, that aren't overworked, and that's why there is such a good response for people, especially over the age of 50. Athletes, celebrities have trusted this for years, even back Kobe, I think, when 2008, 2009. These guys are the highest level athletes, the best in the world at what they do. If it's good enough for them, it's 100% good enough for every single one of us.
All right, guys, we got Nate on the show out here in Vegas, in town for the stem cell conference. Going to talk about stem cells and running 135 miles.
Yeah, that's right.
How's the conference? How's the event been so far?
It's been all right. It's, it's a conference. It's a bunch of doctors up there, not a lot of personality. And to be honest, most of them do a little bit different stem cell therapy than what we do.
Okay.
And they're kind of talking about how maybe it's called autologous. Using your own stem cells is better than umbilical cord,
right?
Which I would tend to disagree with that.
Yeah, what's your take on that? Because I hear mixed things.
Well, I think the best way I describe it, like autologous. So how old are you?
29.
29. So how old are your stem cells?
29.
29, right? So most of our patients that we deal with are 50, 60, 70 years old. That's when they have a lot of arthritis, inflammation, joint degeneration, autoimmune conditions. You just don't have enough of your own stem cells in your body over time to keep up with your body's repair, right? So that's why stem cell therapy works so well, because you're replacing your lack of stem cells with brand new what's called day zero stem cells from an umbilical cord, because they're never younger and healthier than when we're first born. And so I just tell people, yes, you can use your own. Yes, you can get results, and it does help. I'm not saying it's not a good thing, but I would never go to Jiffy Lube to get an oil change and say, yeah, take out my oil and then just put the same oil back in. Right?
Yeah,
it doesn't make sense. Versus, give me the best premium oil that you have so that my engine stays healthy.
For sure. I got exosomes, but I think now that you're talking about this, it's got me thinking, because I think the person that donated or whatever was older than me.
Okay.
And I didn't really feel it.
Oh,
you know?
Yeah.
So that might be why, right?
Well, and the more you're in this industry, the more you realize that not all stem cell therapy is the same, meaning the quality of the product, right? There's something called viability. So 10% of every batch from our lab that gets processed gets sent to a third-party lab, no association to us, tests it for its viability rate, right? You want at least 90 to 97%. Like our stem cell product from our lab has come back just under 97%.
Wow.
That means just under 97% of all those cells are living cells. We've seen from some of the biggest distributors of stem cells in the country, third-party tests as low as 8 to 25%. I know for a fact they're telling people it's over 90%.
Jeez, so you could easily.
So that's why I say I was talking to a guy right before this, how he's heard people have had great results or maybe really not much of a result, right?
Yeah.
Well, very well be the quality of the product that they received.
It
really comes down to that.
Like, can you just say 95% and no one will do anything about it if you're at like 10%?
Yeah, I mean, if they're not showing you the third-party tests, like you kind of taking their word for it.
Wow. You think the FDA would kind of step in and regulate that, right?
Yeah, and I imagine they are on top of that a little bit, you know, looking out for that. Some of these labs aren't actually labs.
What do you mean?
They're wholesalers.
Oh, so they're white labeling?
Saying that they're labs.
Yeah. Because they want to control the narrative, right?
Yeah, and then you ask, hey, can we come tour your lab? And all of a sudden the conversation goes dark. So you want to come to our lab in Utah? We're going to open our arms and say, yeah, come on in.
That's dope.
Yeah.
So you guys are based in Utah?
Yeah, based in Utah.
Nice.
We're in like 18 states. We do in-home stem cell therapy.
Cool. Yeah, because I know a lot of people talk about going to Mexico, going to Colombia, wherever else does them.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
I'd rather just stay here. I mean, you got to pay thousands for a flight and hotel. Like, are you getting the same quality product?
So we'll send a nurse practitioner to your home to receive the therapy.
Yeah,
You
even
don't
better.
have to leave your home, especially if you're 50, 60, 70. Part of the reason you're getting this type of therapy is because it's hard to move. It hurts to get in and out of a chair or go up and down stairs. You're telling me I need to get to an airport. Some of these folks got walkers, or they just can't walk very well to begin with, right? Mobility is an issue.
Yeah.
I got to go to Mexico. I got to go to Tijuana. Like, everything I heard about Tijuana when I was growing up was something to do with a donkey and like getting drunk, right?
Yeah.
Like
They're not known for stem cells.
I'm not saying that the companies down there aren't legit, but like if you could stay in the quality of your home, you don't have to travel. Like there's expenses on top of that. Plus, when you go out of the United States, they can do something called proliferate the cells inside of a lab. So you take one stem cells proliferate, they divide and multiply. Brand new umbilical cord stem cells proliferate about once every 24 hours. So they can proliferate these cells in a lab, but every time it proliferates, it gets one generation away from the first. Well, every generation you get away, it loses a little bit of effectiveness, and you can actually have some issues with like mutations of those cells, which is a little bit of an issue. In the U.S., our lab, no proliferation, no manipulation. I was at a biohacking event in France a couple of weeks ago. Biohacking, like these people are biohackers. You'd think they would know about stem cells. I would tell, because the question is, what do you do, right? Stem cell therapy. Oh, like either they have no clue what it is or what it really does. I'm like, you guys are biohackers. Like stem cell therapy is the ultimate biohack, because it addresses the root cause of the issue that you got going on. That's what these stem cells were created in our bodies to do, is to heal and repair our bodies. Right? Over time, the number of stem cells in our body goes down, and that's why we start to have all these issues as we get older. But one of the first questions they would ask is like, what do you do to enhance your stem cells? And I'm like, we don't. Like, what are you talking about? We don't. Yeah.
France is behind, man.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
Yeah. Well, all these people were from the U.S. But
they were?
out at,
so they flew out all the way to
Film Festival.
Oh, Cannes. Okay.
There was a premiere of Biohack.
Oh, Biohack Yourself, right?
Yeah.
Or Shield.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that. Lolly and Teresa.
Lolly. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, they didn't know about stem cells there?
Well, not really.
That's
Not
wild
really.
to me.
It's crazy.
I've heard about stem cells for so long.
I mean, they've heard of it, right? For sure. But knowledge, not very little.
Interesting.
Very little. Yeah.
That is wild. Yeah, I know it was suppressed for a while, right?
Yeah.
Like you probably had some issues on social media at first.
Yeah,
marketing
absolutely.
this and all that.
We're still careful about,
certain
what we say
words.
We don't. I'm more about just trying to educate people on it. And,
Yeah.
because obviously it's an issue. If you're in a room full of hundreds of biohackers and they really don't have a lot of knowledge about it, then the main population definitely doesn't.
For sure.
So
What are the chances you think LeBron James has done stem cells?
I would say 100%.
That's what I think, because he's like 40
For
now
sure.
and he looks amazing.
For sure. So I know with our lab, like, I know some big names
Yeah.
that the owner of our lab, his name is Haven, and he's dealt with a lot of high profile, high celebrity people, athletes, actors, you name it. And like there's kind of a stigma around stem cell therapy for whatever reason, so they really don't want him talking about it. Right.
Yeah, I think because
he shared some very recognizable, some very big names that we would all know, household names that are receiving stem cells from our lab.
I was surprised Luka Doncic flew somewhere to get, was it stem cells or something else?
I didn't hear about.
Oh, okay. He got injured like near the end of the season this year.
Probably stem cells.
Yeah,
I
it
would
could have
imagine.
been, but he flew like somewhere wild to get it done.
Yeah. Kirk
Germany.
Cousins. Yeah.
He flew to Germany.
Kirk Cousins, when he blew his Achilles, quarterback. He was a quarterback for the Vikings
Redskins,
at the time. He went to like the Dominican or something.
Weird.
For stem cell therapy.
That's
I'm
weird.
sure he got sponsored to come
Yeah.
out there, but yeah, it's like you can legitimately get very high quality stem cell therapy here, right here in the U.S.
Maybe that wasn't always the case, right? Because I remember years ago you had to go get stronger ones somewhere else. I don't know if that changed. But
I don't know that any of that's really necessarily true. That's a narrative that's put out
Oh,
there,
really?
right? Stronger. Think about it. What makes a stem cell from an umbilical cord in Colombia stronger than one in the U.S.? Doesn't make any sense,
Right.
right? Like, it's the same. We're all humans. So
that was a myth.
yeah.
Yeah, I hear a lot of people say that though.
Yeah. Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
You hear a lot of that.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wow. Even I fell for that one. Got to be talking to guys like you, man.
Yeah.
Go straight to the source.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because a lot of social media, what goes viral isn't really the source talking usually.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's like some middleman or some guy brokering deals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they got an agenda.
Yeah.
You know, tied to money and profit.
100%.
Right.
When did running 135 miles happen?
When was that? I went out 2024. It was June 2024. It's called the Denali 135. So it was a 135-mile run in the middle of nowhere, Alaska, on the old Denali Highway.
So it was cold.
It was June, so it was beautiful. When it was probably 70-ish degrees during the day. It probably got up to 80-ish.
Okay.
And then it was light the whole time. It got kind of dusky, like for an hour. And then it did kind of in the early morning got a little cool, probably maybe even 30, 40 degrees. But for the most part, it was pretty warm, pretty hot.
Yeah, I heard at night you can't see shit out there.
Yeah, well, not during certain times of the year. Yeah, in the summer, it's light 24 hours, basically. So when I was there, it was light the whole time.
How long did it take you to run that?
Finished in 37 hours.
What's the mile pace on that?
I'd have to look, but it was probably 16, 17 minutes.
Okay.
You know, you take some breaks.
Yeah.
Think about it. If you take a 5-minute break 20 times, that's like 2 hours.
Wow.
You know, so I mean, you got to keep moving.
Yeah. So you took 20 breaks though?
Probably.
Okay.
Probably over that time frame. I took like one short nap. It's probably 15, 20 minutes. Sometimes I'm falling asleep as I'm walking. Literally.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
Was that the toughest thing you've ever done, you'd say?
Yeah, it's right up there. I did something called the Kokoro, which is a 52-hour crucible led by Navy SEALs.
Holy crap. So like Hell Week, basically.
So it's modeled after Hell Week. Mark Devine started that program. I think he's still running it. So it's literally like guys like me that want to see if they can make it through something like that. That was back in 2016. That's probably what really kicked off me getting into 100-mile races.
Okay.
I finished that challenge. I think 28 of us started that event. 9 of us finished. And actually,
so about a third.
A guy died.
Guy died?
Right after we finished.
Holy
we finished,
shit.
Literally, he made it to the end, and then he fell to the ground, and like they were trying to resuscitate him, and he was 32 years old, super fit. It was actually his wedding anniversary that day. He had a 3 and a 1-year-old. His name's Kurt Delagianis.
Wow.
Good dude.
That must have shook you up,
So
right?
we went from this high of like finishing this crazy event to literally that happening, and like obviously the mood shifted really quick when that happened. Yeah.
Yeah, that must have rocked you.
Yeah, it was
someone you bonded with for like 3 days straight, and then holy shit.
Yeah, it was nuts.
But that didn't make you stop.
No, I guess not. No. So once you finish something like that, it definitely changes you, and then you're like, all right, well, I wonder if I can run 100 miles. You know, that's
David Goggins.
Yeah, I mean, so that was right around when you started hearing about David Goggins' name was kind of back at, because I read the book Living with the SEAL by Jesse Itzler.
Yeah, that's a good one.
As I was getting ready for Kokoro. And in the book, they just call him the SEAL, right? So you didn't know it was David Goggins. And then and this was 2016. Shortly after that, David Goggins started doing all the podcasts and wrote the book, and it's become who he is today. But
so
in that book,
you're
like, who's this SEAL? You just like, it's kind of cool that they just called him the SEAL in the book.
Yeah, he probably wanted that at first.
He did at first. Yeah. Now he's making a difference for a lot of people.
He lives out here. People are always like, they see him running on the side of the road.
Yeah, I ran it was like 2019. I ran the rock and roll marathon, and he was out running with his fiance, and so we literally passed each other.
Wow. So even his fiance is grinding with him.
She was moving too.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's nuts, dude. Yeah. So you're still running these, or are you taking a break?
Yeah, I'll run like one a year, just to see if I still got it. Basically.
Staying in shape for that, I mean, is not easy.
Yeah, I don't run a lot though, to be honest.
So you think it's mainly mental?
It's once you've done it and you know what to expect, you know how to get to it. For me, it's more mental than anything.
Yeah.
Like when you know what your body can do, and you know what it takes to get through a race like that. Like the first few I did, I didn't finish. I didn't.
The first two, right?
Yeah, I didn't really know what to expect. I just lacked a lot of knowledge on what to expect and what 100 miles like puts you through. And as you go through that, I think I finished 7 different 100 plus races since then.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
100 plus races?
Yeah. 100 mile. No, 7
7.
different 100 mile distance or more races.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still insane.
Yeah.
I mean, these are full day races. You said 30 hours,
full
right?
day. They're, for me, typically about 30. Some of these guys will come cruising past you. Like I'm built like, I played college football.
Yeah.
I'm built like a college football player. When you're out, I mean, these guys are like skin and bones.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, they're light. They can move fast. I'm just trying to get through it. You know,
I've seen those marathon runners.
My goal is to finish every time.
Those guys are different.
Yeah.
They're running like a 6-minute mile the whole race.
They're cruising.
It's insane.
It's impressive.
It's actually insane.
It's super insane.
Someone just broke the 2-hour marathon, I think, right?
Yeah.
I was talking about that in high school, like with my coach. Do you think anyone would ever break that? He's like, I don't know, like 2 hours.
It's nuts.
It's like under 6-minute mile pace, I think.
It's nuts. Yeah, it is.
It's actually crazy.
Yeah.
The human body, man.
Yeah.
It's insane.
It's insane what we can do. And, you know, a lot of people are just not willing to push the limits to see what they have, which is all right. You know, not everybody needs to go out and run 100 miles. And you don't have to run 100 miles to really push yourself. And I think it's good, though.
Yeah.
You know, you kind of learn a lot about yourself. You get to meet a lot of different people. That's the cool thing. I go to a lot of different places. I would never be in the middle of Alaska.
Right.
If it wasn't for that race, right? So I've gotten to see some pretty cool places, parts of the U.S. I haven't gone outside the U.S. to do this because of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see the grizzly bear out there in Alaska?
I did. That was nuts.
During the race?
So it was like mile 16. It was me and this other guy. He lives in Alaska. And we're going, and then we look to our right, and there's this grizzly bear coming. I can show you a picture after. Coming right towards us over this hill, and it stops probably 60 yards from us. And I'm like, and he's kind of yelling at, "Hey, get out of here! You know, go away."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Are you worried?" And he's like, "Not yet." And I'm like, "All right." I'm like, "If this thing decides to come after us, there's nothing we're gonna do. We're not outrunning a grizzly bear."
You didn't have any weapon on you or anything?
No. And so it comes to the road, like 20 yards away from us. Looks at us for probably a couple seconds, and it just turns away and like crosses the road, and we didn't see it again.
Wow.
And we're like,
that's insane.
He's taking pictures of it, and I'm like, all right, well, I don't know what's going to happen here, but I was a little hairy for sure. So the whole time after that, right, it's just like you're kind of on high alert.
Yeah.
Just scanning, looking
You're
for more
paranoid.
grizzly bears. Yeah.
How big was it?
Yeah. It was good sized. It was not probably the biggest I've seen on like in pictures or videos online, but it was big.
Bigger than you.
It was a female, and he was like, I'm just glad it didn't have any cubs with it, because then it would have been really protected, and it could have been bad.
Wow.
After it went away and we started running again, I was like, what do you think about pepper spray? Because they said before the race, you can carry it with you if you want. They're like, you know, the race director, when he first did the race himself, he carried it with. The pepper spray fell out, like punctured a hole, and he sprayed himself with bear spray.
Whoa.
And so he's like, you know, it's up to you. I didn't have any with. He didn't. But when I asked him that, he's like, well, he goes, I like pepper with my food too. Like, all right, that makes sense. So I don't know how much that would have helped if the bear had came at us.
Yeah,
anyway.
Who knows?
Yeah.
You want to do anything crazy next, like climb Everest or any other crazy race?
No, I've never really been interested in that.
Everest?
I've applied to get into the Badwater 135, which is kind of the race that like Goggins is kind of known for.
I've heard of
his
that
story in the book. Like he wanted to get into that race, right? They call it the toughest foot race in the world. It goes through Death Valley.
Yeah.
It's in the middle of summer. But they only accept 100 runners a year because like it goes through a national park, and that national park doesn't want too many people in the park. So there's only 100 spots, and it's become like a super popular race. They had more applicants than they've ever had this year. And so there's certain qualifications. You got to run so many 100 miles in the last 4 years, and they recommend running particular races to help get you into the race, because like they want you to go out and run some other difficult races.
Right.
And I've ran a couple of those to boost my chances, but I haven't gotten in yet.
Okay. 100 people. Wow. That's very exclusive.
Very, very exclusive.
And
only 70% of those, or 70 of those, are every year are first-time runners. So the other 30 spots are for people that have already gone through it.
Interesting.
So you really only have 1 in 70 chance if you haven't been in it before.
Wow. And is it based off times, or how do they
Or less
pick
than a 1 in 70
Yeah,
chance
yeah.
based on how many people apply.
Well, I'm saying did they pick the 70 fastest people, or how does it work?
No, not necessarily. I think it can be based on your resume. How many races have you done? How many of the more difficult races have you done? They want you to crew a race first. Like when you run these, you got to have a crew to help you get through it, to like drive the vehicle, have your food, have your water.
Oh, so you're doing that when you're running these?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. So they want you to crew it to kind of probably experience what it's like. I haven't crewed it yet. I'm going to try and see if I can hop on and crew somebody this summer.
Okay.
I just got to reach out to some people, see if they'll let me crew it, because they really highly recommend that you've crewed a race before they'll let you in.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure some people have not finished and
Yeah.
thought they could, right?
Yep,
I
absolutely.
mean, when it's that hot, you got to factor that in.
Yep, exactly.
Because you could probably run it if it was cooler, but
Yeah,
temperature is a
I
whole
mean,
nother-
it's a whole nother ball game when it's 140 degrees. They say when they're running on the pavement, it can feel like 200 or whatever.
Holy
I've heard people say that because of the sun beating, like reflecting off of, like people's feet get super hot.
Yeah.
And they'll try to run on that small little white line so that their feet don't overheat and blister
insane.
and like.
So you need special shoes for that, right?
Well, I don't know. Or maybe duct tape on your feet or something. I mean, there's all kinds of crazy little tricks that people will do to try and help with stuff like that.
Holy crap. Who's the GOAT of all this, like the 100-mile
Oh,
races?
man. I mean, it's constantly changing. Like one of the first is Dean Carnazzi. He kind of like became one of the more popular early ultra runners. I haven't kept up with it too much since then. But
I've had one of them on. O's the Mentalist.
okay. Yeah.
He said he's won a few Jersey marathons.
Yep.
I don't know if he's won any of these 100
I don't know if you've heard
miles.
of Cam Haines. Like
I have.
He's a hunter and a runner.
Yeah.
He says he runs to stay in shape for hunting, but he's done a ton of these different. He's done some 200 milers, some 240 milers.
There's 200-mile races.
Yeah, there's 400,
No.
500, 700 yard.
But that's got to be
mile
a
races.
team, right? That's not one person.
One person over like a week or something like that.
What?
Yeah, this is nuts,
Dude, that's
it's just nuts. It's nuts.
That's next level.
yeah.
So there's a guy running 300 miles in
Yeah.
a week.
Oh yeah,
Oh my God.
yeah.
Where's that at?
All over the place.
What?
There's one race like through the Sahara Desert. I forget the name of it.
That sounds insane.
Crazy places throughout the world. Yeah.
Yeah, the
And there's
desert.
people doing it on a track, like literally running like 400 miles.
I'd be bored out of my
on
mind.
a 400 meter yard or track.
Yeah, I'd be bored out of my mind.
Yeah, I would go insane.
That's
Some
why
people could just do it though. They'll just just shut off and you just do it, which is what you got to do.
I would lose track of the laps.
I prefer the like point to point races.
Yeah, same.
So, Denali was a point to point. You start in one spot, you finish 135 miles later. When I did the Miami 100, that might have been one of the toughest ones I ever did because it was literally through the streets of Miami. They gave you, there's like checkpoints where they would give you a card, a laminated card. It would say like turn on 1st Street Southwest and 5th Ave Northeast. Well, some of these streets were so close to each other that, and you're 20 hours into this thing, you're kind of delusional.
Yeah.
And you're trying to like turn at the right spot. And they're like, if you turn at the wrong spot, like you can get disqualified. And you got to stop every block for a stoplight so you don't get hit by a car. We were literally running through South Beach on a weekend when the clubs are hopping. And I'm like running through with
Dodging
neon
people.
lights on me and people are standing in line to get into a club.
Yeah. That sounds terrible.
Yeah, it was horrible. And so we would just like kind of went all over and kind of, so that was challenging mentally.
Yeah.
Just going through all that.
I'd rather do one in nature, right? Like
Yeah.
Alaska or
yeah,
somewhere.
I prefer, going through nature.
Because I feel like you can't get in flow when you're just constantly starting and stopping.
Yeah, that's tough.
on
It
your
was
joints.
a lot of like, you're hyper sensitive or overstimulated by everything around you.
100%.
Yeah.
Wow. Thanks for that heads up. If I
Yeah.
ever do a 100 miler, I won't do Miami.
Stay away from
I want to
that one.
start with a marathon.
Yeah.
That's a good
life
bucket list.
I hadn't done an actual official marathon before doing 100 miles.
Really?
Yeah.
So you went straight to 100 miles.
Yeah.
So the marathon must
Most
have
I'd
felt
ever
easy.
done. I did like I did a half marathon myself before my first one.
13 miles.
That was about the furthest I'd ever gone before that.
You ever do a 5K?
Yeah.
What's your best time?
Best time was around like 21 minutes.
Okay.
So not like
That's not
crazy.
bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's solid. I did a lot of those in high school.
Yeah.
They're fun.
They're fun.
Yeah, I like them.
I'll do those with my kids.
Yeah.
Like we'll do a 5K.
Yeah, they're pretty
10K.
wholesome. Like you
It's
bring the
fun.
family
Yeah.
and have a good time.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, the Nelk boys had one here with Gary Brecka
Oh,
in
did they?
Vegas. It was
Okay,
my
yeah.
first one in 10 years.
Okay.
So my goal was to like not walk.
Yeah.
'Cause I didn't know I didn't know training prior.
Yep.
But like you said earlier, I feel like you kind of know it once you've done so many of those.
Yeah. You do.
So I ended up getting like 21, I think.
That's solid.
Yeah,
Super
so
solid.
I was pretty happy.
Yeah.
Running's very mental, man.
It is.
You know,
It is.
That's what I realized after finishing that because I didn't know cardio for 10 years.
Yeah, I enjoy it. I don't carry a phone. I don't listen to music. Like we're so connected to our phones.
Yeah, it's bad.
I had a coach, actually Lisa Smith. She's a big, kind of one of the early, around the time of Dean, like did a lot of crazy races. But she was like, I was like, what do you listen to? She's like, I don't. She's like, we're so connected to our phones. I just want to be with myself and my thoughts. Like you'll have lots of conversations with yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you just kind of space out, right? Take in the surroundings around you and so I've kind of stuck to that, and it feels good to just like not have to carry this phone around and just kind of be with nature, really.
For sure.
Yeah.
I do it at the gym.
Yeah.
They call it raw dogging.
Raw dogging, that's right. Yeah.
So I do it at the gym. I'm literally the only one in the whole gym.
Yeah,
doing it. Everyone
totally.
else has headphones.
Headphones, yeah.
Yeah. They
Yep.
think I'm weird or something. But I'd rather be locked in.
Yeah,
Sometimes I'll do it for a podcast.
Yep.
But usually I don't bring it.
Yeah.
Same with running.
Yep.
I never had it when I was a runner.
Yeah.
But now everyone I see running or in the
Everyone's
gym has it.
connected. Yeah.
Yeah. It's nuts.
Which is, I mean, you can use your time wisely, right? We could be listening to your podcast on a run or
Pod or a book.
or something like that. But again, it's just like, I kind of got burnt out from that.
Yeah.
And I just like to just kind of be with myself. Because we're so busy. When do we really take time to just like sit and think?
For sure.
And that's a great time to do that when you're out running.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
I had to raw dog a flight last week from Asprey's conference in Austin to Vegas because the
Wi-Fi
Southwest
was down?
didn't have Wi-Fi.
Oh no!
I guess that
I
plane
fly
was old.
Delta all the time. So
They usually have
and
it,
when
right?
when it goes out, I'm like pissed.
Bro,
Right?
that was the most bored I've been in decades.
Yeah. I got a flight to Japan coming up, and I hope we don't have to raw dog that.
dude.
It's like 17 hours.
Yeah, that'd be awful.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, on flights I can't sleep.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So I'm literally just sitting there trying to do anything.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
no TV, no phone.
No TV, no phone.
Yeah, longest 2 hours of my life.
Yeah.
That just shows our attention span's shot these days, though.
And that's only 2 hours, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like we should be able to do that. You know, we've
I
gotten
know.
away from that.
But when I was a kid, I don't think there was Wi-Fi on flights.
No.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
So I think we used to do it all the time.
Yeah, all the time,
You know,
for sure.
But
Yeah, and Delta's got the TVs, spoiled with Delta with that. My TV was out recently.
Did you
and I
request
was
to
kinda
change the
pissed.
seat?
I was like,
I would have.
everybody else's TV's on, mine wasn't working. They're like, yeah, sorry.
I would have got a refund.
I'm like, damn.
I need to watch those movies, man.
Yeah.
You got some good movies on those flights.
Yep.
Mission Impossible.
Yeah.
And all that.
Totally.
Yeah.
John Wick.
Yeah, John
Yeah.
Wick. You served some time too, right?
Yeah.
Military.
Yeah, I was on Army National Guard. Yeah, I was an officer. I was a first lieutenant.
Nice.
Was deployed in Kuwait in 2000, end of 2005 to end of 2006.
Wow.
I was about 8 years in the Army National Guard.
What was Kuwait like?
Hot,
Yeah.
super hot. We were doing camp security, so I mean it was safe in Kuwait. Like nothing going on. Iraq is right next door, but yeah, I mean it was super safe there.
Nice.
Yeah.
So no crazy battles or
No.
Okay. No PTSD.
No.
Nice. I feel like that's rare.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Again, it was super safe.
Yeah. A lot of vets I talk to, especially these days.
It is,
because you were before all the major wars, right? Like,
no, I mean 2005, 2006 was kind of the heat of the Iraqi war.
Yeah, Iraq, Afghanistan.
When things really kind of kicked up.
Yeah.
It was right around that time.
Okay. Yeah, a lot of those guys I talk to.
Yeah, I have a lot of friends. Dude. A lot of friends. One of the COO of our company, he was a Navy SEAL. A lot of different deployments. Yeah, I mean, I got a lot of military friends that did see a lot of combat, and some of them seem to be fine.
Yeah.
Others not as much, right? You know, depending on what they saw or how they deal with it, how they handle it, right? Everybody's that's interesting to me too. You know, some people can see a ton of combat and a ton of shitty things and seem to be all right, and then a lot of them not.
Yeah, I always wondered what that is.
Yeah.
You think it's like a mental thing or environment?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think it's a little bit of everything.
Yeah. Genetics maybe too.
Yeah.
Some families have
it
some
is
genetic
interesting
history.
how it affects some people more than others.
Some people hide it better too.
For sure.
You never know. Like,
that could be a big part of it.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Like I don't really get emotional, you know?
Yeah.
I just kind of work through it.
Yeah.
Which is probably terrible for you, but
yeah.
That's kind of what I do.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And then one day it'll all come out.
As men, I think we tend to try to hide it, suck it up, push it away, and just drive on, right? Like,
yeah. It's seen as weakness,
which is sometimes can be, or probably most of the time, not the healthiest way to deal with it.
I would have wicked panic attacks.
Yeah.
Wicked. Yeah. Like collapsing to the floor.
Yeah.
Because I would just bottle everything in.
Yeah.
You need an outlet.
You do. Yeah.
For me, it's
you need
basketball.
to process it. Yeah. Have something.
Right? You got to get it out. For me, it's basketball. Like I love talking shit to people, getting it out, you know, dunking on it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I love. I think physical activity is really great. When I'm feeling I haven't had a lot of anxiety. I've had some in the last couple of years. There's a lot of stuff going on, which is new to me.
Yeah.
And I like just getting out for a walk always helped.
For sure.
Just like, all right, I got to go walk, and I would feel better after.
In Japan, they actually prescribe walks in nature.
Oh, really?
For mental health. Yeah.
Oh, okay. It makes total sense. I mean, like I said, I just get out, go for a walk. Didn't necessarily completely get rid of it, but it's better than like going to alcohol or something else.
Yeah,
like
100%.
That, you know what I mean?
Did you, because I know you're scaling this thing quick, so a lot of challenges, right?
Yeah.
$9.5 million in a year.
Yeah, the first year we've almost hit that already this year, so we're on pace to double. And we've got over 60 people in the company. We started with like 5 of us in January 25.
Holy crap.
So, I mean, that comes with dealing with people. Somebody said, right, business would be easy if you didn't have to deal with people, if it wasn't 100%. For the people.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
they always complicate things.
Yeah. So, it's just part of business. You need good people to operate at that level and to scale and to continue to grow. So it's a challenge that, we step up to. I'm not, like I said, a high stress guy. I've noticed maybe I think when you start to think about stress and focus on it, you become more stressed.
100%.
And so maybe that's why I'm not, I just don't give it a lot of validity, right? And that's probably easier said than done for a lot of people.
Yeah.
But what else are you going to do? You know what I mean?
I had to get rid of my Oura ring, dude.
Yeah.
Have you heard of those?
I've tried them. I've tried the Whoop. I almost bought a Whoop again. I'm like, what am I doing? I've had 2 of these things already. I don't do anything with the data. What does it really do for me?
Well, the only thing I did was freak out over the time instead I was stressed.
Yeah.
Which was 6
because
hours
it says you need to get more sleep than you're getting. It's I know.
Yeah. I'd rather just go off how I feel than freak out about the numbers.
I agree.
So
I'm in that boat. But there's the biohacking world probably everybody had an Oura ring or something.
Oh,
right?
yeah. Every
they're
single
all
person.
about every single hack. That gets overwhelming. All of a sudden it's all right, here's a million things you should be doing. These are the things you shouldn't eat. This is what you should take before you go to bed. You shouldn't look at your screen. Wear these glasses. Use this cream.
Yeah.
Get this sleeping freaking now I got so many things to do. I'm more stressed out than I was before any of it.
100%.
So I mean, it's it's a balance. You got to find a balance that works for you.
Yeah, people overcomplicate it.
Yeah.
It's really just sleep, diet, and exercise when you think about it.
Yeah, hydration.
Drinking water too. But But people I know guys spend millions on biohacking.
Oh,
It's
easily.
insane
Who's
to
that,
me.
Brian Johnson?
Yeah, he spent a lot.
Was he like a couple million a year?
Him, Dave Asprey, Ben Greenfield.
You know, if you got the money. Yeah, Ben Green. Yep, totally. I saw him resurface recently on a podcast.
Yeah, he's been, he does podcasts on his walking treadmill.
Oh, okay.
He's biohacking to the max,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, I've listened to him before. I've listened to them all. Again, they're the ones that kind of stress me out because they're like, he's living in a house that like keeps away all the Wi-Fi signals and he turns everything off. And I'm like, dude, I just want to go to sleep.
Yeah, he has a manual Wi-Fi shut off button. I've even
don't
thought
sleep
about
with your phone in the same. I mean, the list goes on and on.
It's nuts,
crazy.
dude. It definitely gets over the light bulb. You gotta switch your light bulbs out.
Yeah.
There's some I could get behind, like the water filter.
Yeah,
I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
Like tap water's disgusting.
Yeah,
I'm not drinking tap water.
Yeah.
Air filters, okay, I could see that.
Yeah.
That makes sense. But then it gets crazy. Like,
it does.
You know what I mean?
It's never ending. It's a deep hole you can fall into.
Yeah. Like I was walking around Asprey's conference, exhibitors were selling stuff for like $40,000, like just casually.
Yeah. And they're telling you it's the best thing in the world, and if you don't have it, like you're gonna die soon.
Yeah.
Right? Like it's kind of the
fear-mongering,
message, right? Yeah.
There was one girl selling stem cells through laser. Have you heard of that?
That's a new one. I haven't heard.
Yeah,
that.
I haven't heard of that one.
I have not heard
She
of that.
guided the stem cells with laser technology.
Oh, guiding them, like directing them basically to where to go.
I didn't know if that was.
That's interesting.
I didn't know if that was.
I mean, I guess maybe that can be. Here's the deal: stem cells. We'll get that question. How do these stem cells know where to go? Right? If you get it, a couple main applications for stem cells would be IV through your bloodstream. Or like if you have a joint issue, you want those stem cells directly in that joint. You don't want to hope that they get to your knee if you got knee degeneration through an IV. I'd much rather put the stem cells in my knee. Like when we took care of Merab Dvalishvili, world champion UFC fighter here a couple months ago. Like he had a knee issue and an ankle issue, and it was direct local injections to those areas where the issue was. So I don't need a laser to do that. Right? And your body from the day you're born knows exactly where to send your stem cells. Like our bodies were created with stem cells to heal and repair it. So there's a system in place designed by our bodies to send chemical signals to these cells to tell them where to go. Right? We got stem cells in every part of our body. So I don't know enough about laser guided stem cell therapy to talk one way or another about it. I just do know that your body knows where your stem cells are needed and it sends them there. So I don't know if that's super necessary or not.
I just found out there's a big drop off in stem cells in your 30s, right?
Yeah, it's right around age 30. So when you're born, you have about one stem cell for every 10,000 cells. The trillions of cells in our body. Age 30, it goes from one every 10,000 to one every 250,000. Wow. That's how quickly the number of stem cells in your body. Because once they go from stem cells are undifferentiated. They have the ability to turn into different kinds of cells called pluripotent. Once they go from undifferentiated to differentiated, they're no longer a stem cell. So that's why the number of stem cells goes down over time.
Got it.
After the age of 60, it's one every 2 million.
Jeez.
And so we just use like an oil exchange. If you never change the oil in your car and you had it for 40 years, it wouldn't run anymore, right? That's why you start to have all these issues. For the first 50, 60 years of your life, you had enough young, healthy stem cells in your body to keep up with the body's repair. That's why you didn't have the aches and the pains, arthritis, and joint degeneration. So when you receive an oil change with millions of day zero stem cells, umbilical cord stem cells, that's why there's such a dramatic response for people, because you're getting an influx of millions of fresh, new day zero stem cells that aren't exhausted, that aren't overworked, that don't work as nearly as well as they did when you were younger. And that's why there is such a good response for people, especially over the age of 50, because that's when people start to have all these issues. And the main cause of that is lack of stem cells, and the ones that you have aren't as healthy as they were when you were first born.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm 30 next year, man.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
I already feel like it takes longer to recover, to be honest.
I mean, I'll get a stem cell IV for every year for the rest of my life.
Wow.
I mean, because you also never know when something's wrong in your body, right? Like you don't find out that you have cancer until you go to the doctor and they diagnose you. Well, how long before you got that diagnosis was the cancer there, right?
Probably years.
That's just an example, right? Like how long was that degeneration in your joint going on before you really noticed it, or it was painful, or it was really an issue for you, right? So it's preventative in that process as well, right? Because these stem cells help to repair anything that you might not even know needs to be repaired. It's remodulating our immune system. It's kind of like defragging our immune system, getting it back in order so that your body is working properly like it's supposed to. And again, you don't necessarily notice or know something is really going wrong right when it starts to happen.
Okay. So I'll get some next year then.
Yeah, I like to keep things as simple as I can so people can understand it.
Yeah.
Because the only one that really wants the technical stuff are the doctors, the scientists, and the engineers. Yeah. And most people aren't that way, right? Like people just like give it to me simple so I can like 100%. Easily understand how and why this could help me get out of pain, get out of the doctor's office. It's one of the quickest ways for a doctor to get you out of their office, write you a prescription, right? I mean, they practice medicine, right? They're trained in prescriptions and medications, which come with their own set of problems, right? Do pain pills solve a problem? No, they mask and they manage the issue, which actually then you're able to do more than you would because you don't have as much pain and you're really causing more damage, right? Yep. So you're really actually not doing your body a favor by pushing through, because the pain and the receptors that are there to tell you, hey, you should address this thing and take care of it, right? But our healthcare system really is just about putting a bunch of Band-Aids over it, and in my opinion, kind of trying to keep us sick and coming back.
100%.
Because it's so money driven.
I think the average doctor visit is 6 minutes now, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that nuts?
Again, that's crazy.
That's so
what
nuts.
What are they doing in 6 minutes? I get it. Like they're so overwhelmed too, right? Like they have a lot of people to see because we have a lot of sick, unhealthy people in this country.
From a business point of view, I completely get it.
Yeah.
It's more just like an ethical, moral thing for me.
Yeah.
And they have no other option. Like these doctors are at the mercy of the companies, right?
Yeah.
Like they want to help people.
Yeah, doctors get into that field because they want to help people and they care about people. And I truly believe that, right?
Yeah.
But they also work for hospital systems or clinics. They have bosses, and there's protocols that they have to follow, right, that are given to them. And hospitals, clinics are also answering to insurance companies, and insurance companies are the ones that approve or not approve certain procedures.
Right.
So
yeah, your stuff's not approved, I bet.
No.
Right?
No. Yeah.
I wonder if that'll ever happen.
By insurance. That's a common question that we get. Highly unlikely.
I think so too.
Yeah.
But at least with competition, the price is getting more affordable.
It is.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I remember when they were very expensive.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. Cells. I mean, you can go, especially if you go overseas or to another country, at a minimum, it's 20 grand. Depending on what it is, how many cells you're getting. Sometimes they're offering some other things along with that. Yeah. They make it more of an experience for you because they know you're leaving the country to go some other place. They got to create this experience for you to justify the value, right? Like it doesn't take long to receive an IV or an injection of stem cells.
Like an hour.
Less. Legitimately, the injection of the IV takes minutes.
Oh, wow.
It's not very fast. So, yeah.
They got to open up the spa for you.
Yeah.
Get some blood work done, maybe.
Yeah, absolutely.
Make it a whole experience.
Yep.
That's funny.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm good on that.
Yeah.
I'm going to just call you when I need it.
Yeah,
you got guys out here in Vegas?
Yeah, we do.
Okay,
cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get some next year when I turn 30.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll be ready.
Yeah.
We'll losing my stem cells, man.
Yep.
Cool. Anything else you want to close off with here, talk about? Where can people find you, I guess?
The biggest, you could find me on Instagram, the Stem Cell CEO. Mm-hmm. Best place to connect with me, learn more about what this type of therapy does. You can see some of the people, I say if athletes, celebrities have trusted this for years and years prior to, 2016, even back Kobe, I think went 2008, 2009. These guys are the highest level athletes, the best in the world at what they do. And they've been using stem cell therapy long before today.
Yeah.
Like if they're doing it, they're not putting anything into their body that isn't going to help them perform at the highest level.
Right.
They're all about being the best in the world. If it's good enough for them, it's 100% good enough for every single one of us. Yeah.
Yeah. Peyton Manning, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. A lot of Rob Gronkowski.
Yep.
A lot
Oh,
of
man,
top NFL, NBA guys.
Yeah, you're hearing more and more people are being a little bit more public about it. John Jones, I mean, tons of UFC fighters. Joe Rogan's a big proponent of it. You'll see him talk about it all the time.
Yeah, I think Sean Strickland actually is getting it through Joe Rogan's recommendation because they wanted to put him under surgery.
Yeah, it was the same thing
fight.
with Rob. I mean, he said the same thing. Yeah, UFC doctors told him he needed surgery. He was like, I got a big fight. He got stem cells. That was a couple of years before us. And he was like, his shoulder's good.
That's amazing because sometimes after surgery, you're never the same.
Yeah, totally.
You know,
especially like a shoulder surgery.
Shoulder and knee.
Like you never hear good things about shoulder surgeries or back surgeries.
Back. Yeah. Neck, back, knee.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah. I remember when ACL was like if you got a torn ACL,
totally.
you were done.
Yeah, you're done.
But now you can recover from it.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, things continue to progress, which is a good thing. And, probably stem cell therapy is a part of that. And a lot of these other advanced therapies are a part of that. They're really addressing and helping the body repair and heal itself properly.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so they can stay at that level.
Cool. We'll check them out, guys. We'll link the Instagram. We'll link the company Neoform in the video below. Have a good one. If you learned anything from this episode or got any value at all, please share this episode with a friend. It helps us grow the channel. It helps us grow the podcast, and it means a lot to us. Thank you so much.